Good morning, Year 6, okay, and welcome to our second lesson on finding percentages of an amount, okay. So today's lesson is directly linked, okay, to yesterday's learning, okay. So first of all, we're going to recap our previous learning that we've learned in the last couple of weeks. So pause the video and have a go. When you come back, we'll briefly talk about each question. Okay, excellent. So for number one, we can see that 0.6, I would turn it into a percentage. So that would be 60%. So 60% is bigger. Number two, we have 100 square. There are 93 parts shaded. So that would give us 93%. Okay, on this one, we make our denominators the same first. So I would multiply 5 by 2 and 4 by 2. So I've got 8 tenths. So 3 and 8 tenths take away 2 and 3 tenths should equal 1 and 5 tenths, or 1.5. And our final division question, our answer would be 312. So today, I've got questions on the left view, okay, and it's going to be similar to our learning today. However, these percentages, it's good to just keep practicing and know off the top of our heads. So when we're looking for 50%, it's always divided by 2. 25% always divided by 4, and 10% divided by 10. When we're looking for 1%, you divide your number by 10 and then divide it by 10 again. So using our steps, could you please actually write the steps that are in red in your book? So write steps above in your book, okay? Because you're going to need them for later. Pause the video and have a go at the questions on the left. Okay, excellent. So you should have had a go at the questions on the left, and we will reveal our answers. So remember, 25%, it was divided by 4, half and half again. 10% simply divide by 10. We've got 1% here, we divided it by 10, then divide it by 10 again. Okay, so those steps will help us for later on. So let's move on. Okay, so it's got 120. It says, okay, 10% of 120 equals 12. Okay, I know it equals 12 because 120 divided by 10 equals 12. Remember, when we're finding 10%, we simply divide our number by 10. So you're thinking, Mr. Allen, you've just given us the answer. I've given you the steps, okay, so we can now figure out how we would calculate a question like this. So let's look at the top one. 20% of 120, okay, 20% of 120. So this is how we work it out. When we're looking for 20%, okay, I want you to find 10% first, okay. So we're looking at here, 20% of 120. So your first step, okay, is to find 10%. So 10% of 120 is 12. So we've got 10%. But I know what you're thinking. We don't want 10%. We're looking for 20%. So if we're looking for 20%, all we do is multiply our answer by 2 equals, by 2, which equals 24. So that equals 20%. Okay. So we times it by 2 because we wanted to get from 10% to 20%. Let's see if we are correct. Let's see if our answer is 24. Okay, so we've used our step success to answer that question. Now let's look at 60% of 120. Well, first of all, we need to find 10% of 120. So find 10% of 120. So pause the video and find 10% of 120. Excellent. So 120 divided by 10 equals 12. So we have got 10% and that equals 12. But we want to get from 10% to 60%. Well, to get from 10% to 60%, we need to times our answer by 6. Okay, times our answer by 6, which I believe equals 72. So 60% would equal 72. And I can check my answer here. Okay, so using our step success, can you pause the video and have a go at finding 90% of 120? Okay, brilliant. So you're finding 90% of 120. Remember, your first step is to find 10% first of 120, which equals 12. Okay, and then what are we going to multiply 12 by? Well, we want to get from 10% to 90%. So we're going to multiply 12 by 9, okay, giving us our answer 108. So you'll see in the learning today, find 10% first and then multiply it by the number you need to get to that final percentage, okay, when it's a number like that. Let's have a look at the next question. How could we calculate 15% of 80? Well, let's find out what we know already, okay? Let's find 10% first. So 10%, so we're dividing 80 by 10, equals 8. 10% of 80 equals 8. How can we find 5%? Well, just like when we times to get the bigger number, we know 5% is half of 10, isn't it? So if 10% is 8, then 5% is going to equal 4, okay? So 5% is half of 10%. So 5% is going to equal 4. So 8 plus 4 equals 12, meaning 50% of 80 equals 12. Why have I done 8 plus 4? Because I've added 10% and I've added 5% together, which equals 12. So always remember 5% is half of 10%. Let's have a look. Which method is most efficient? Are they both correct? Pause the video, please, okay, and have a go at both methods. Okay, excellent. So this person here found 10% of 400, okay, which is 40, and then multiplied it, which is 40, and then multiplied it by 7 to work out 70%, okay, which is 28, well, it'd be 280. And then they added on the 5%. So 5% would be 20. So their answer would be 300. This person at the top here. So hopefully you got 300. This person found 25%. So remember, divide it by 4. So they halved it and halved it again. So that equals 100. And then they multiplied 100 by 3. So their answer should have been 300. So both methods are correct. So we're just showing you that there are more than one method. So you can use whatever you're most comfortable with, okay, to get that answer quickly. Okay, let's move on. Find 40% of 500. Okay, so first of all, find 10%, okay, of 500. So 10% we know equals 50 because we're dividing it by 10. Okay. So what would 40% be? Pause the video. What would 40% be? Excellent. 40% would be 200 because we've multiplied it by 4, okay, to get to 40%. Okay, so 50%, so 50, sorry, times 4 equals 200. So then we find the 5% after. Remembering 5% is half of 10%. So if we know 10% equals 50, okay, 5% is going to equal 25. So we've got 200 as 10%. We've got, we've got 200 as 4%, 40%. Mr. Allen, come on, 200 as 40%, and we've got 25 as 5%. So what do we need to do? We need to add them together, okay, giving our answer of 225. So back to our statement, 45% of 500 equals 225. So, using our step to success, pause the video and have a go at the question above. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to reveal answers here. Check if your answer matches them. If not, pause the video and have another go at this question. Remember, find 10% first and then multiply. How do we get from 10% to 60%? So your answer, okay, should be A. Okay, your answer should be this one here. Okay, A, 48. If you got the answer incorrect, don't worry. Okay, we're going to get there on our journey. Just go back to this, even if you go to the start of the video and watch the steps to success again. Before you start the questions today, remember to have these steps in red in your book, okay, because they will help you at some point. Also remember that 5% is half of 10%. I know it sounds simple, but that's going to help you. Okay, pause the video and have a go at silver. When you come back, I'm going to reveal the answers. Remember, for these bottom questions here, okay, find 10% and then find the higher percentage by multiplying. Okay, I'm going to reveal the answers. If you pause the video and mark, I'm now going to move on to gold. If you pause the video now and have a go at the gold questions. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to reveal the answers for gold. So pause the video if you've not yet finished. Okay, now I'm going to move on to platinum. Remember to explain your reasoning on the platinum questions. And if you pause the video, when you come back, I will reveal the answers. Okay, excellent. I'm going to reveal the answers for platinum. Amazing. Pause the video again and mark. Great job, year 6. Okay, it's been amazing doing these lessons with you, and I'm glad to see how hard you are working. Please remember, if a question is too difficult, it is different to the classroom where we can be back and forth. So I never want you to worry about a question. Okay, never let it cause you stress. Move on, try a different question. Okay, and if you need to message it on Dojo, that is absolutely fine. Okay, speak to you all soon.